Welcome to Freedom Square News, where we uncover the stories that matter most. Today we delve into the intense struggle surrounding Africa's largest single-train refinery, the Dangote Refinery. Join us as we explore claims of sabotage, the challenges facing Nigeria's energy sector, and what it means for the future of this crucial industry. Stay tuned for an in-depth look at the forces shaping Nigeria's energy landscape. In the heart of Nigeria, a dramatic battle is unfolding, one that pits ambition against entrenched interests. This is the story of the Dangote Refinery, Africa's largest single-train refinery, and the obstacles it faces from both local and international players. Our documentary examines the allegations of sabotage, the quest for dominance, and the implications for Nigeria's energy future. Situated in Lekki, Lagos, the Dangote Refinery symbolizes Nigeria's ambition to transform its energy sector. With a processing capacity of 650,000 barrels per day, it promises to revolutionize Africa's oil industry. Yet, this massive project encounters not only technical and financial challenges, but also what appears to be deliberate sabotage. Nigeria, Africa's largest oil producer, has long struggled with deteriorating infrastructure. Its existing refineries, once the pride of the nation's oil sector, now operate at less than 50% capacity. They are plagued by inefficiencies, outdated technology, and rampant corruption. These refineries, which should support Nigeria's energy independence, instead highlight a sector in crisis. The country's oil industry also suffers from rampant crude theft and pipeline vandalism. Criminals siphon off substantial amounts of crude oil daily, severely impacting Nigeria's ability to fully utilize its resources. This theft not only deprives the nation of crucial revenue, but also undermines the stability of its energy sector. Amidst this backdrop, the Dangote Refinery emerges as a beacon of hope. However, Devakumar Edwin, Vice President of Oil and Gas at Dangote Industries, has made alarming claims. He accuses international oil companies, IOCs, and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, of deliberately sabotaging the refinery's success. The allegations include inflating premiums on local crude and encouraging the importation of substandard refined products. Central to the controversy is the cost and quality of crude oil. Edwin asserts that IOCs are inflating premiums on local crude, making it financially unfeasible for Dangote to source domestically. This forces the refinery to import crude from distant regions, driving up production costs and jeopardizing its financial viability. Fuel quality issues further complicate the situation. NMDPRA Chief Executive Farouk Ahmed has accused Dangote's diesel of containing high levels of sulfur, suggesting it is inferior to imported fuel. Ahmed claims the refinery remains unlicensed and is still in its pre-commissioning phase, raising questions about its readiness and product quality.
Just like you rightly asked, there are a lot of concerns about supply of petroleum products nationwide, and the claims by some media houses that we're trying to scuttle Dangote Refinery. That is not so. Dangote Refinery is still in the pre-commissioning stage. It has not been licensed yet. We haven't licensed them yet. They are still in pre-commissioning. I think they are about 45% in completion rather. So we cannot rely heavily on one refinery to feed the nation, because the Dangote is requesting that we should suspend or stop all importation of petroleum products, especially AGO and jet fuel, and direct all marketers to the refinery. That is not good for the nation in terms of energy security, and that is not good for markets because of monopoly. So in terms of quality, currently the AGO quality in terms of sulfur is the lowest as far as West African requirement of 50 ppm. Dangote Refinery, as well as some modular refineries like Walter Smith's Refinery, Arada Refinery, they produce between 650 to 1,200 ppm. So in terms of quality, their quality is much, much inferior to the imported quality. Thank you.
In response, Dangote has provided evidence showing their diesel meets high standards. Tests reveal Dangote's diesel has a sulfur content of 87.6 parts per million ppm, significantly lower than some imported diesel. This evidence stands in stark contrast to the regulator's claims. Public reaction to these allegations has been intense. Calls for President Bola Tinubu to intervene are growing louder, with many urging him to address what is perceived as a concerted effort to undermine a project with the potential to transform Nigeria's economy and energy landscape.
Yeah, well, in terms of quality, when we started, our quality was about 600 to 650 ppm. And the 600 to 650 ppm is one of the best in terms of quality, okay, at that time when we started. But as of today, we are 87 ppm. And I assure you, media, you can come again and take sample on Monday. By Monday, latest Tuesday, will be at 50 ppm. By beginning of August, will be at 10 ppm. So in terms of quality, we are doing very, very well. Nobody can produce anything better than us.
The Nigerian government has taken notice. A parliamentary committee has been formed to investigate the issues surrounding the Dangote Refinery and the country's fuel import practices. This investigation aims to address pressing concerns such as substandard fuel imports, inadequate crude oil supplies to local refineries, and persistent fuel queues. The committee's findings could lead to significant policy shifts. Additionally, a forensic audit of the sector is being planned to resolve disputes and de-escalate tensions. In a dramatic twist, Nigerian social media users and a coalition of unemployed youths, led by Denise Momo from the Empowerment for Unemployed Youth Initiative, have called for the dismissal of NMDPRA CEO Farouk Ahmed. The group accuses Ahmed of sabotaging the Dangote Refinery by undermining its products and allegedly collaborating with corrupt oil and gas cartels. At a press conference in Abuja, the coalition expressed frustration with Ahmed's actions, which they believe harm local refineries and exacerbate unemployment. They argue that the NMDPRA's interference represents economic sabotage, undermining national interests and obstructing local production efforts. Nigerians are urging President Bola Tinubu to take decisive action, either by supporting local investments or confronting alleged corrupt cartels. Critics argue that Ahmed's disparagement of Dangote's products, while similar products are exported without issue, highlights a double standard. The group emphasizes the Dangote Group's positive impact on Nigeria's economy through job creation and industrial growth, advocating for support rather than obstruction. In this high-stakes scenario, the question is not just whether Dangote's refinery can overcome these challenges, but whether Nigeria can harness its vast oil resources to build a sustainable and independent energy future. The outcome of this battle will resonate beyond the refinery's walls, shaping Nigeria's role in the global energy market. This has been Sabotage, the battle for Africa's biggest refinery. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most pressing conflicts in Nigeria's energy sector. We'll continue to follow this story closely, bringing you updates as they unfold. Until next time, this has been Freedom Square News. Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep watching for the stories that shape our world.